So our Excel base case is an Excel function that is called matmult, and our first exercise today is to walk through the matmult functionality so that we get a sense of how does matmult work. First I'm going to show you how does the functionality work, and then we are going to do a very simple walkthrough of doing the same thing in Excel. Since this is being recorded, then you can take this recording and do the run through yourself on your own and replicate the worksheet that I'm going to build today in front of you. Is this, we have a simple 4x4 matrix multiplied by another 4x4 matrix. The structure, the way that we specify matrix multiplication is we say that we're taking K into L matrix, this is K into L, and we multiply it into an L into M matrix, right? So in this specific instance, everything is 4x4. So K is 4, L is 4, and M is 4. So essentially you're saying 4 into 4 into 4. Just together, so I've used this function and I'm going to show you, actually I'm going to repeat this exercise with you, and I'm going to use this function to do what I call matmult, right? And when I do matmult, it actually gives me the 16 values that I need. So 4x4 into 4x4 will also give another 4x4, and the result of that is going to be 16 values. How many calculation or how many computations are there in this calculation? If you count the number of multiplications, how many multiplications are there? So we'll first do the calculation by hand, and 4x4 is easy, right? हम हाथ से calculate कर सकते हैं, and then we'll see whether the generalized formula that we had in place, whether that works or it doesn't work. I think एक जो चीज़ बहुत ज़रूरी है आपके लिए, which is very important for you to keep in mind, not just for this course, but almost everything that you build from this point onwards. As a computer scientist, it's not enough for you to build for the base case or test for the base case. You also have to look at other cases, non-base cases. So for example, one non-base case is this, right? It's an edge case. Can you do a 4x5 into a 5x6, and what would the result look like? So अगर आप यहाँ पे देखें, अब K क्या है? K is 4, and now L is 5, but M is 6. क्या ये multiply होगा? So 24 values. And now, remember your base case assessment question, how many multiplications and how many additions in this specific case? So I think consensus is going towards 120. Where is this 120 coming from? This 120 is coming from, याद है आपको K? So it's K into L into M, right? So K into L into M क्या हो जाएगा? 4 into 5 into 6. So that's 20, and into 6 is 120. So multiplication तो 120 होगी. Can we do a quick check to make sure this answer is correct? So calculation wise देख लें आप कि ये क्या है. How would the process work? ये एक दफ़ा करेंगे आप. So ये कितनी है? 1 2 3 4 5. So there are 5 values, and ये यहाँ multiply होंगी, right? तो ये कितनी है हमारे पास? So ये है 1 2 3 4 5. एक रो में कितनी multiplications होंगी? How many multiplications would there be in that row? One row is going to be about 5 multiplications. This one row, right? Yeah, there we go. So that's the second time, and this is the third time. So third time, fourth time, fifth time, and sixth time. तो ये 6 दफ़ा तो ये हो गया, और फिर कितनी दफ़ा रिपीट करेंगे हम? फिर ये 4 दफ़ा रिपीट करेंगे. So 1 2 और 3 4, ये 4 into 5, कौन से 5? ये 5, and into 6, कौन से 6? ये 6. ओके, एंड देन एडिशन वाइज हमने कहा था कि L-1 होगा, राइट? तो उसका मतलब है 4 हो जाएंगी. तो 4 का मतलब 4 into 4 is how much? 4 into 4 is 16, and then 16 into 6. How much is 16 into 6? ये देखें, ये हमारे पास आंसर्स आ रहे हैं, राइट? सो अब इस केस में आप कैलकुलेट एडिशन करें. कितनी वैल्यूज़ हैं? 24 वैल्यूज़ हैं. दीज आर द 24 वैल्यूज़ दैट वी हैव. कैसे वैल्यू जनरेट होती है? हम ये लेते हैं, we take this and we do this, right? And we repeat this exercise. So इस multiplication में कितनी addition है? तो ये 1 2 3 और 4 addition है. Yeah, so 4 addition हैं, और कितनी values हैं? 24 values हैं. तो 4 into 24 will give you 96. And what is 24? 24 is 6 into 4. तो क्या हो गया आपके पास? 6 into L-1 into 4, and there you go, there's your answer. We had 120 multiplications, and we had 96 additions. We have to build this, we have to do this, we have to build a tool or a circuit that will do the same thing and will do this, much faster than we can do it. Question is, what does this involve? What is the process? What is the underlying process that we have to solve for? And at a lowest level, at an atomic level, at a transaction level, if we were to build something, where would we start? So my suggestion, my thesis is, rather than starting with a larger one, let's start with a smaller one, right? Which is basically MatMult 2x2, which is a 2x2 matrix, right? And this is fairly simple, right? Because the objective on our side is to take a step back and look at the most basic of base cases, which is simply a 2x2 matrix. And then in that base case, we understand how does the underlying math, how does the underlying structure work. So what is the underlying structure here? The underlying structure is, in this specific instance, they're going to be first this into this, and then this into this, right? So that's 2. And then we'll repeat this for 3x4 into A by C, and then again 3x4 into B and D, right? And then we'll add this together. Structure wise अगर आप देखें तो what does the math look like? The math look like 4 हमारे पास core operations हैं at a high level. पहला operation will give us a result 1 into A and 2 into C. दूसरा will give us a different result which is 1 into B and 2 into D. तीसरा will give us a different result which is 3 into and 4 into C. चौथा is a result which is 3 into B and 4 into D. Now the best part about this result, the best part, right, from our perspective, is that is there any interdependence between these values? Do you have to wait for these values to come together? So as in, do you have to wait for 1 to be done for you to then say, okay, 1 is done, so now I can get to 2. Okay, 2 is done, now I can go to 3. Now 3 is done, now I can go to 4. Do you have to wait? Do you have to wait for any results? Or are these independent results? They're all independent results, right? And because they're independent results, so coming back to this exercise, right? What does this mean? This means ये independent. So this can be a parallel stream of work. So this is a parallel stream of work. Right? And then यहाँ पे भी there's a parallel stream, यहाँ पे भी there's a parallel stream, ये भी parallel. तो ये 4 हमारे पास streams हैं. So this is one stream, this is a second stream, this is a third stream, this is a fourth stream. So if I had 4 calculators, I could actually assign those 4 calculators to do this work in parallel. And if I could do this work in parallel, then what happens? अगला step ये होगा कि अगर आपके पास 120 multiplications हैं और आपके पास 96 additions हैं, तो इसको 4 से डिवाइड कर दें, इसको 4 से डिवाइड कर दें, तो ये जो आपके पास एडिशन है ये कितनी रह जाएंगी? डिवाइड 120 by 4, how many are you left with? You're left with about 30. And if you take this 96 by 4, then how many are you left with? You're left with 24. सीक्वेंस में काम कर रहे होते. If you're taking it step 1 by 1, तो ये जो आपको C1, C2, C3, C4 की वैल्यूज चाहिए. If you're just saying कि पहले हम 120 मल्टीप्लिकेशंस करेंगे, फिर हम 96 एडिशंस करेंगे, तो ये हमारे पास हो जाएंगी 216. So 216 seconds again. Assume कि it takes 1 second to do one operation. It'll take us 216 seconds to do this. But if I could do this in parallel, then rather than taking 216 seconds, how many seconds will I take? 30 for mult and 24 for additions. And if you could also assume that you could do, could you do these in parallel? Is there a system, is there a model where you could do the multiplication separately and do the addition separately? Or, or even if you could do the multiplication and addition separately, could you do them in parallel? What is the maximum number of cycles it would take? So for example, ये देखो ना, आपके पास 4 है ना, 4, तो आपने ये 1A कर दिया और 2C कर दिया और 1B कर दिया और 2D कर दिया, तो ये 4 वैल्यूज आ गई आपके पास. अब क्या होगा? अब आपने ऐड करना है इनको, तो आप ये 4 वैल्यूज एडर के पास भेज दें, ये यहाँ भेज दें एडर के पास, ये यहाँ भेज दें एडर के पास, तब आपके पास 2 रिजल्ट्स आ गए. एंड वाइल दिस एडिशन इज हैपनिंग, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग? यू कैन डू दीज टू. देखें यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा था, आपने 4 पैरेलल ऑपरेशंस बनाए. तो ये आपका पहला ऑपरेशन था, दिस वाज द फर्स्ट वन, दिस वाज योर सेकंड वन, दिस वाज योर थर्ड वन, दिस वाज योर फोर्थ वन, राइट? अच्छा, इन 4 पैरेलल ऑपरेशन में क्या हो रहा है? इन 4 पैरेलल ऑपरेशन ये हो रहा है कि आप मल्टीप्लाई करें, ऐड करें, मल्टीप्लाई करें, ऐड करें, मल्टीप्लाई करें, ऐड करें. तो फ्रॉम अ स्ट्रक्चर परस्पेक्टिव, द वे टू थिंक अबाउट दिस इज सेइंग कि दिस C1 की कैलकुलेशन रिक्वायर्स व्हाट? पीछे जाओ. C1 की कैलकुलेशन इज 2 मल्टीप्लिकेशन देन 1 एडिशन. So I say C1 will do 2 multiplications and 1 addition. C2 में क्या होगा? 2 multiplication, 1 addition. C3 में क्या होगा? 2 multiplication, 1 addition. C4 में क्या होगा? 2 multiplication, 1 addition. 4 boxes, magic boxes. And what these 4 magic boxes do is that they take 2 numbers and they multiply them together. And यहाँ पे I have 2 magic boxes. And ये magic boxes क्या करते हैं? ये add करते हैं. So this is my mult की pipeline and this is my addition की pipeline. 2 multiplication है. मैंने ये 2 ली और किसको भेज दी? मैंने इधर भेज दी. और फिर मैंने ये 2 ली और मैंने यहाँ भेज दी. और ये जो 2 हैं C3 और C4, राइट? ये जो 2 हैं ये क्या कर रही हैं? ये वेट कर रही हैं. दे वेटिंग राइट नाउ फॉर मी टू गेट बैक टू देम. अच्छा, फिर ये जो मेरे पास मल्टीप्लिकेशन, यहाँ से मेरे पास रिजल्ट आ गया. तो यहाँ से एक रिजल्ट आया मेरे पास और यहाँ से एक रिजल्ट आया, राइट? तो लेट्स लेबल दीज, इसको हम कहते हैं दिस इज R1 एंड दिस इज R2. तो मैंने ये R1 एंड R2 लिए और ये मैंने यहाँ इनके पास भेज दिए कि आप ऐड कर दें. As soon as this part is done, as soon as R1 and R2 is done, I pass those results here to this adder and this will give me a result and this will give me a result. And what would these results be? They would be C1 and C2. But while this addition is being calculated, what's happening to C3 and C4? I pass C3 here and I pass C4 here. तो मैंने किया mult, then add, and while this addition was happening, I did mult and I did add. मैंने एक pipeline create कर दी. And the objective of that pipeline from our perspective is to make sure that we can use as many clock cycles as possible. That we don't waste any clock cycles. Does that make sense? So आप अगर timeline में plot करें, right? Let's assume that this is a timeline. ये timeline आपकी. ये time 0 है, ये time 1 है, ये time 2 है, ये time 3 है, ये time 4 है. Time 0 पे पहला ऑपरेशन क्या हुआ? If you go back to your calculation, क्या है आपका ऑपरेशन? पहला ऑपरेशन ये है आपके पास, ये 4 ऑपरेशन है आपके पास, राइट? 1 into A, 2 into C, 1 into B, 2 into D, राइट? ये हैं. तो आपने क्या किया? आपने ये किया कि आपने कहा कि 1 into A, 2 into B, 1 into B and 2 into D. ये सब पहले क्लॉक साइकिल में हो गया, पहले सेकंड में हो गया. क्यों? बिकॉज ये मेरा यूनिट 1 है, ये मेरा यूनिट 2 है, ये मेरा यूनिट 3 है, ये मेरा यूनिट 4 है. 4 है ना मेरे पास, 4 मल्टीप्लायर्स हैं. ये डब्बे बनाए हैं मैंने यहाँ पे, ये था ना, ये 1 2 3 4, ये 4 मल्टीप्लायर्स हैं. ये 1 2 मेरे पास 2 एडर्स हैं. अच्छा, अब ये 4 मल्टीप्लायर्स, इसमें क्या होगा? इसमें 1 और A जाएगा, 2 and B जाएगा. सो इट गो 1 and A, 2 and B, 1 and B and 2 and D. ये चला गया यहाँ पे. अब इसका आंसर क्या? आंसर आ गया मेरे पास. इसका आंसर आया मेरे पास 1A and 2B. तो पहले क्लॉक साइकिल में दिस वाज द 0, दिस इज स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट. अब ये पहले स्टेप पे, एक स्टेप अगले पे आ गया, राइट? तो अब इस पे क्या होगा? इसमें आप करेंगे कि 1 into A plus 2 into B को ऐड कर दें आप. यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे करेंगे आप 1 into B and 2 into D को ऐड कर दें. एडिशन होगी आपके पास. ये वैल्यूज हैं आपकी C1 एंड C2. तो ये आपकी C1 और C2 आ गई. तो अब जब आप ये काम कर रहे थे, ये किस में हो रहा था? ये तो एडर में हो रहा था ना. तो ये जो आपके मल्टीप्लिकेशन की यूनिट्स हैं 1 2 3 4, ये तो खाली है ना. तो इनको आप बाकी 2 वैल्यूज दे दें, जो आपके पास 4 वैल्यूज हैं, तो वो आप यहाँ पे दे दें. तो ये आपकी मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो गई और इसका रिजल्ट आ गया आपके पास. जब ये रिजल्ट आया तो यहाँ पे आपने इसको ऐड कर दिया. तो अब क्या होगा? अब यहाँ पे C3 और C4 आ जाएगा. The implications, the underlying implications are very important. Why? They're important because what we're really going to do is we're going to say कि how many multipliers do I have? I have, कितने थे हमारे पास? 120 था ना आपके पास नंबर. 120 मल्टीप्लिकेशंस थी, उसको हमने 4 से डिवाइड कर दिया. तो ये कितने सेकंड लगे हमारे पास? ये 30 आए. एडिशंस कितनी थी? 96 थी. इसको किससे डिवाइड किया? इसको हमने किससे डिवाइड किया? इसको भी हमने 4 से डिवाइड किया. सो अब एडिशंस कितनी हो गई? 24 हो गई. So मेरे पास 30 मल्टीप्लिकेशंस हैं. I have 30 multiplications and I have 24 additions. 30 multiplications and 24 additions. My question to you is कि अगर ये जो मैंने सीक्वेंस पहले पीछे इस्तेमाल की है, कितनी लगेगी आपको? If each multiplication takes 1 second and each addition takes 1 second, कितनी लगेगी? So remember, question is what? Total मेरे पास 120 multiplications थी. I distributed those 120 multiplications over 4 multipliers. I had 96 additions. I distributed these additions over 4 adders. So using the pipelining process, my take is that I have 30 unique operations for multiplications in parallel, and I have 24 unique operations for additions in parallel. So now the question is, how long will it take? Will it take 30 seconds? Will it take answer choices, right? Answer choices क्या है? Answer choices A has 30. Choice number A is 30. What is choice number B? Choice number B is 24. What is choice number C? Choice number C is 30 plus 24, which is 54. What is choice number D? Choice number D क्या होगी? 30 में से 6 निकाल दें, आधा split कर लें, तो 24 plus 3, 27. Choice number E is some random number, 32. Choice number F, there is not enough information to give a correct answer. Not enough information to give correct answer. ये choice number E है, F है. Now vote for your choice.